We going full on in, okay? You're just my bestie. This is my porch. I hang out here, especially when it's warm, but sometimes when it's cold, and I just bundle up and I bring my little house bucket and I have my emotional support Milwaukee that I just decorated because I'm a girl and I can do that. So we got nature backs. I mean, 20. I want to talk to you today about rolling smooth leather. That is a very hot topic, I feel like, in my comments, and it's something that I want to address today. Is my mic on? Mother trucker, it ain't. Oh, girl, why does this feel so different and like in the best way? I'm loving this. I normally do vertical content out here. No, friend, we on the porch. So I'm gonna bring you in a little closer, but I have this full of a bunch of different pouches. This is honey. I'll roll it for you. All right, there we go. I have cognac. I just got this one, my Eclipse. I'll turn it inside out if you want me to, if you beg nicely. All right, just a bunch, okay? I'm just gonna show you a bunch of different textures and what they're like rolling. I wanna kind of give you an overview because I know that I roll pebbled leather all the time, but we gonna roll both. Both. Harley is over here eating rocks. What is this? Oh, she's an old lady. An old lady. I love you. All right, let's talk bags. Bags. Do you want to go in? All right, un momento. Carry on. I gotta cook dinner, so if I don't get finished, I'll come back after. But the lighting may be different. So how's this? This good. Look, we got hydration. We learned our lesson. Water. I've had a lot of water today. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go here first. Pull out some things. So when you do pebbled leather here, different ones have different types. So when you roll leather, if it has pull up, like where it gets lighter, did you see that? Like the oils disperse just for a moment and then they'll kind of move back in. But over time, that does change, like the texture and like softness, texture by like the softness there, you can see some really good pull up. Sometimes when you roll bags, that can happen. It depends on the color and if it has pull up. And a lot of times, well, especially if it's on Portland leather, it will, if you scroll to the end, like if you choose what color on the website you want and then scroll over to the last photo, it'll tell you usually if there is pull up in that color. It can also vary on hides. So I guess this is kind of like a little learning video as well about different types of leathers and how they will behave when rolling. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, I just had to talk myself through it. So for instance, this is cobalt, but these are different in a way because look at the color on the inside of that. It's more purple, it's lighter. And I noticed that in the store as well when I was looking at cobalt, because different cobalts were so drastically different in how they felt. Some were like this and very pliable, and then some of them were so stiff. This one is a touch stiffer, but not much. Some of them were so stiff that it was just like, it was almost like a smooth, rigid bag, because smooth bags typically will hold more texture. For instance, this is a Madrone. It's the same as my notebook, and you can kind of tell, like, I don't really use this one, but I use this every day. This is my Madrone small snap journal. It wears, but I have not rolled it. Do you want to see what this one looks like rolled, though? Do you want to do it? Let's just go in for it on it. You can kind of see where that bends, kind of the texture there, how it's changed just a little. Oh, this is a beautiful piece of leather. I'm not going to add any like filters or anything. If I ever add a filter, it's usually like 5 to 10% of a retro filter, like within the DJI app. I'm just like doing this roll. Now I've been working on, well, I called it a guide, but you know what? I started thinking, this is not necessarily like your guide to do anything. I just like sharing my experiences, and that's what I've always enjoyed. Like going back to even when I did it on social media before, and like, you know, I don't know, MLM, don't judge me, I don't know, okay, I'm a different person now. I did what I had to do for my family, okay, but I was good at it. I was good at it, and it was because I didn't try and sell it. I just shared my experience with it, and that's what made me excited to do it. It wasn't because I wanted to make money. That was just the cherry on top. Like, I would truly enjoy it. And I don't know how I didn't realize that before. Like, I mean, I did, and I thought that I was doing it, but I just needed to be talking about leather, I guess. And this has just sent me down, man, that is gorgeous. I have a Metro and Madrone that would be. All right, let's do this, though. I've only done that crease. I'm just going to, like, drag it. But rolling leather is just so satisfying to me. It's definitely a hobby. I was just talking to somebody on Instagram, like in my DMs, and she was talking about how she would like put bags on her bed, and I do that. I'm on the couch with a pouch. I'm at the dining room table with my house bucket or my regular purse, and that is just getting some beautiful texture. So that's Madrone. I just wanted to work on it a little. I don't want to spend too much time on like one particular bag, but I haven't rolled this. Look, it's even took away some of the shine. Oh, I really enjoy that. It almost makes it look more how it feels, because Madrone is a very velvety texture. It's not like a slickness. It's like a soft, I don't know how to describe it. If you know Madrone, you know Madrone. That's very interesting. I like the texture that's becoming. So we're going to work on that some more. Here's another smooth leather. This is, am I telling you? Okay, this is Madrone, the Passport wristlet. I would like to work this more because I can't get my passport in this. I was talking to Nicole about this, my friend that I met at the Charlotte grand opening. Okay, sorry, buffered there for a second. And she was like, I can't get my passport out of that because I had my PLG passport in this. And I was like, me either. I can't. I don't understand it. So we need to work on this and see if we can get it real good. And it's looking like it would relax. Leather will definitely stretch over time and you know, have some give. The more you weight it down, the more you use it, the more that it learns you. You're definitely, like, I work in my bags to reduce the friction, like whether it's softening a strap so that it's more comfortable to carry here, or I also don't like how a bag looks just like pristine, like this. Like, it's okay, there's a novelty about that newness, but I like character, and it just makes me feel like I'm connecting with the bag more. I don't even know, it's just how I am with things. I like to connect with the things that I have, and when I do that, it also helps me budget a little easier, because when you do connect to the things that you have, you want less things. And I think that there's something very beautiful in that, because yes, I'm just a girl, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fly for one day to go to a grand opening so that I can buy leather, but I'm just a girl, you know. But I also love to connect with the things, like this has been my house bucket, you know, and this is my house bucket. I don't know. It's just creating those connections with things and then not looking after that. I mean, I don't know. I could go on a whole spiel and tangent. What were we talking about? This is the utility pouch. You can always shop my leather link. I have a 30% off discount with Portland leather. I do other videos too, and I would like to do other brands. I have other brands of leather. I have a $600 Filson leather backpack that will never leave my grip. Okay. Like, I love leather, and I've always loved leather. It's just that I've gotten more leather pieces lately. It's changing my life, honestly. It's just making me so happy, and it makes me on fire and like excited to share. And I found this community, the PLG community, and friends, and even Portland leather themselves. Like, the people that I have met are just wonderful people. And if you know, you know of what happened at the grand opening. I had a story time on here. Did I? Oh, I was like, where's Harley? I let her inside. Okay, so utility pouch and Grizzly. You like my side quest, don't you? So Grizzly, I've worked on this bag a lot. This is a really good bag. I've even used it as an anchor in my purses. And it's why I actually got this, because I wanted the dome. It's basically, the utility pouch is a Eclipse, but cut straight off. So when you roll Grizzly, there's no pull up or anything. The leather is pretty uniform. You can do all this squishing. Like, I really get in there sometimes, okay? I don't baby my bags, but I'm not trying to damage them either. I don't know. It's just, I've always been like this. I learned rolling from my mom and like softening bags because we did it out of function. And now it's like becoming a whole movement, and y'all are y'all are rolling your bags. How much time we got? Oh, I got to go in and cook dinner. I'm going to do one more. I'll do one more after this. I'll do this cognac. All right, look at that leather. So there can be creasing, but to me, it's in a beautiful way. Again, this is grizzly, and every hide, even other hides of grizzly may do differently than this. There was a blue jay. May do differently. I love bird watching. If you don't know, or you're not on my Instagram stories, a lot of times you get like the best, I say the best version, but it's like the most just off the cuff version of me. And it's really where I found my voice. So if you're ever struggling to like talk to people the way that I do, or you've seen me transform, I have a couple of tips just randomly. We'll scroll for just a second. Hang on, I lost it. Whoa. Instagram stories. See, I came back. Instagram stories it didn't feel as permanent. So I've done social media for years, and my biggest following is on TikTok. Right now I'm about to hit 189, or maybe I already did hit 189,000. I'm not really sure. I don't look at it very often. It's just there when I open my page. So 189,000 on TikTok, and I grew that just from random things over the past 6 years. And now this year I've came to other platforms, and I'm using repurpose.io, yada, yada, yada. Okay. But I had a hard time finding my voice. When I got back on stories in January, it changed my life because it didn't feel permanent. It didn't feel like I was setting something in stone that was like on display. There's a bunny. I don't think you can even see it from there though. It's like Snow White back here. It's like it wasn't set in stone. It wasn't archived how all of my other videos are. You can go back and see videos from 6 years ago, and it's crazy to see the growth that I have had as a person, as a creator, like all the things. But stories, I feel like, has given me the most rapid growth because it didn't feel set in stone, and therefore my filter was less. It felt easier to speak, and even though it was kind of a masking at first, the mask falls off really fast and easy, or it did for me. And then there's another creator on here that I've watched a few of his videos, I haven't watched like every single one. I'd say I've maybe watched 10 or 15. But his insight to speaking to camera, as he calls it, is very natural, and he really helps to reframe your thinking around filming and being yourself. So if that's helpful, I just want to see other creators that are like me, that are, very authentic and just like sharing what they love, because we're tired of being sold to, and I'm tired of selling. Yeah, I make great money, whatever. I just can't do it anymore. I just want to be here and share the things that I love. If you like that, that's cool. Subscribe, comment, let me know. I will try and get back to you. We're going places though, okay? All right, we got cognac. This is the classic Eclipse, and it does have pull-up. Well, I say that. Sometimes it has pull-up. It's kind of a reddish color. Yeah. Okay, let's turn it inside out real fast, and then I gotta go cook dinner. I'm making hamburger helper. It's like the most easy thing ever, but I don't like to cook. I put on my stories the other day, the horrors persist, but so do I. That's how cooking is to me. We're a little too DoorDash happy sometimes. All right, this is cognac inside out. I'm just gonna squish it and roll it. So I've been working on that guide to like help you work in your bags and all this, and I got to thinking that it wasn't so much a guide as it was like a field notes of my experiments, my experience in my experiments of doing things like this on my own, but like not sharing it with anyone, like just over years and years time, like all of this, but that we could, I'm peeking. I could share it in a way that it's like girl science, like, cause a lot of times I'm like girl science, like, cause it's like girl math, but I'm like, it's for science. And then there's girl science where it's like, okay, it's science, but it's on bags, it's on leather, you know what I mean? Leather. Hang on, I gotta say, I've had this vocal stem lately. Leather. No, that's not good. I can't even do it now. Maybe it's because I'm sitting down. Okay, I'm done. I'm done embarrassing myself. Let's turn it back. That wasn't very much squishing, but I gotta go cook, and I'll be back in a minute, and we'll squish some more leathers, okay? Also, some of you said that you watch me like a TV show. I just think YouTube might be where I'm meant to be. This is gorgeous. Oh, I love this so much more. It's so much more pliable and soft already. Can you tell? Oh, this is a good idea. That was a great idea. I'm glad I decided to do this video. Girl, that is nice. I love how oh, we're gonna have to squish that some more. The texture. I'm telling you. And the fact that this is so cheap, like, are you just, like, cheap as in, like, the cost, like, the budget, like, how they do that, how they get it, how do they make it affordable when it's such good quality? Man, all right, this is honey, and we gotta squish it. I'll be back. I've got some, like, more suede, like, brushed type leather, and I want to show you what that looks like. So this is an old pouch of mine. This is actually, I think this might be the only leather pouch that I had for a very long time, and this is how I packed my mini crossbody tote. So this is my oldest bag. It's just over 4 years. I got it in April 4 years ago, whatever, and it's June 2026. And that's how I packed it. That was my anchor in my bag. And so this is and I've had it even years before that. And it's just always kind of been my pouch with all of my catch-all things. And I've not really rolled it just because I kind of let this one naturally wear how it was going to wear. But sorry if you can hear my neighbor doing yard work. I don't know what to tell you. This is just torch life. So it doesn't, it will soften. It softens the leather doing that. It feels more workable and malleable than this side. I don't know that it necessarily changed the texture a ton, you know? So there's that one. That one's Nana & Co. From their Mexico line. This is a Nimbus pouch. I got this at the Atlanta grand opening, and I've just got some fidgets in here. I've got Soleil, and I have, what is this one? Oh, Cold Brew. I have rolled this one, and I fidget with this one a lot. I really like the texture of it, so I do this a lot, and you can kind of see the edges have darkened. And let's roll it the wrong way. Oh yeah, it's getting, interesting. Like, you can really tell fast. I call this the goodie roll when I like do this and I like work it back and forth. Try it, you know, try it and see if you like it at your own risk, I suppose. The last thing I'm gonna do is flip my honey. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's talk about how different leathers wear, like in a bag, choosing a leather, because some people are slouchy leather people and some people are structured. Some appreciate both, like myself. I gravitate more towards the pebbles, but it can change the function of a bag, and I don't think that people realize that. So this is the same exact bag except for in madrone and in nutmeg. And I've used this one quite a bit, and you know, kind of worked with it a little, not a ton, just kind of like rubbing it, putting my essence into it. And it's a pretty like structured bag. When I put things in it, it's very Tetris, it's very, everything has their spot. Whereas this nutmeg, I just got this. I've filmed an unboxing and I haven't even done it yet. Like, I haven't edited it yet. It's a vertical video. When I put my things in this, it's such just a slouchy little cute bag. It packs so differently as a pebble. I love the pebbles on this, these really chunky pebbles. I just find little quirks about like different spots of the bag that I really enjoy. Nutmeg has a lot of pull up. I be loving nutmeg. It's just so rich in character. But it's a very, you know, malleable bag. And I'm not going to do this to that madrone because I don't want to do that to that one. But it's just crazy. Now this kind of displaces the oils, like I said, just momentarily. So it'll kind of work back into it. But it does kind of leave behind just a residual something. Well, something there, you know. So I think that's fascinating how different bags can behave, like even just packing their things, because this is very like this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and this is just like a little place where just everything's there, and it kind of lines up, but I have a lot of smaller things. And two, like how things wear, like we were talking about, like that's a nutmeg, that's a brand new nutmeg, this is my 4-year-old nutmeg, you know, so they get even slouchier, and they start to manipulate and like form to your things. Leather has memory, and I don't know. I think that's why I connect with it so much. There's just so much about leather that I love. Now, this is an old cognac, which is this, but like years and years worn. Is that not so cool? This is the mini version of these that I just showed you. And we still have to clean this. Actually, I think I'm going to focus on that this week. But rolling, you know, the smooth leather, I'm going to do. So also, you can do like, if you're not sure how things are going to behave, pick something inside, pick a pocket, pick a, you know, a little tether like for your keys, the little key loop, and roll that and see what you think. You don't have to just like go big or go home with your bags if you're like, but that's what her height is like, what is mine, you know? So that's a little tip, but this one has a whole lot of pull up. This cognac does, it's gorgeous. But I'm just gonna kind of crease it and work it a little. Oh, so that is beautiful, actually. And it does lighten. How long will that stay? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But we're going to clean this and condition it and everything. I got this for 25 bucks on Depop. Because I wanted to like clean it and show you how to care for your leather. So I think that's just so cool seeing. I mean, I know that the hides have changed a little bit, but how a bag can become, and it's okay to like truly live in your things. I know my whole thing's like lived in life, but I truly want to live wholeheartedly in my life and not have to like worry about things like this. This bucket bag is on concrete right now, you know, and I don't baby my things, but I also don't try and damage them. Oh, I was going to try and roll this too. So what do we want to do first? I'll still save this one for last. We'll go with this one real fast. This is another nutmeg that has worn and just patinaed really well over time. This is just my pins and things. So, and some washi over there. What's that little pouch? All right, let's get everything out of here. Where do I want to put it? Another nutmeg. This is my tech pouch. I love this one. I'd be squirreling and getting off the topic, you know? Oh my god. More fidgets. More fidgets. Did you know that the fidgets will fit? You can shove one down in the air tag, the PLG air tag holders. Crazy. The more you know. Look at those. Those are really cool, huh? I have some more fidgets in my howler pouch. I was looking for my ultraviolet howler pouch, and it's inside a bag somewhere. All right, we've got this thing empty. We've got it empty. I'm going to take off my little pouch. I don't want my videos to be too long, but I like to yap, and this has been just so fun for me. So, you know, I don't know, sit with me and work on your bags or something. All right, so this also comes with a crossbody strap. This is kind of the wear that we have on it. The scratches, this is evergreen. This is a large bell bucket in evergreen. And I've done a little thing to it, like little things to it, where I like do this little motion. It's like a wave kind of, I guess. Or even like doing this, like folding it this way and kind of rolling it. I do that a lot to like get the top kind of softened, which I don't really mind. I want this to be a little structured, but I think that it will hold enough structure. I just love all of this character, and this is just like, it's like my little create bag. Like, it has all of my things, my lippies, my, you know, if I want to bird watch closer and I want to get like all up in the grill. We got, this is hard to turn inside out. She wants frogs so bad. She's like, where's my frog friends? Oh, that's pretty with the scallop. They like cut it so that the leather lays better, like when there's bent like circles. It's not like a straight edge. Wow, this is insane to turn inside out. Has anyone done this before? Surely somebody has turned a bell bucket that's... See, you can get this in nutmeg. Oh, my ring right might be scratching it. You can get this in nutmeg. You can get it in pebbled leather, so it's going to behave differently. It's going to slouch differently. Like, I've seen people with nutmegs of these that are just like cutie patootie little things, you know? All right. Oh, this is cool. I also like the thing with the bell bucket, which I know it's inside out now, but it has like this little hook loop thing so that you can like cinch it together like a little dumpling. All right, let's roll it. Give it a slap or two. All right, I'm not gonna make you painstakingly watch me turn it inside out. I'll be back. I know too, like this is a more rapid, you know, it's gonna get more and more worn. This is kind of a brushed leather too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Kind of like those suede ones, the Merlot. Oh, that was in the color Merlot, that little Nimbus pouch. The little suede pouch I showed you, that was the color Merlot. I don't think I told you that. So this is kind of like a sped up. Like I normally wouldn't do this little of working on a bag. I would normally work on it through like a video or two or a show, just basically until my hands got sore. I have arthritis, so that's why I have so many different techniques of like rolling or pinching, or like a rolling pinch or a walking pinch, or just turning inside out and rolling it, or sitting on it. And I like that. Yeah, it still holds its shape. I wanted the bottom to really hold its shape. Oh, there is some more texture. Also, I realized that my mic wasn't on that whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my flip-flop on. This smells just like leather, like just woofs of leather. Oh, leather. Did you hear that? See, if I try and say it, it's like I almost can't. This is the large zip tote, like their classic tote. It comes with the bridle handles, which are very, very, very stiff when you first get them, but now they're very comfy to carry and pliable. There's an outside pocket and an inside pocket. Let's just turn it. Now, my honey, I have two honeys. This honey is a lot darker, and even Laura from Laura's Little Luxuries was like, man, your honey is really dark. And even seeing it in the store as well, like other hides of honey, I'm like, dang, this one is a dark honey and it's so pretty. Like the more I've used it, I carried this like just even as a bag, or I like to bag it and I'll use it like a smaller crossbody or something, and then have all of my things so that I just feel prepared. I like to have my things. And throw it in, but I only have to take the smaller bag like into stores or whatnot, or if I want to take everything I can. All right, it's inside out. Roll and fold. Roll and fold. Bend and snap. Roll and fold. You could sit on this. You could put it under your mattress, like between the frame. You can like roll it like this, like where you're doing this little number. I'll kind of like rock and roll it. So there's lots of ways to do that to a bag. This is gorgeous. Honey is it's smooth, so it's structured, but mine anyways is like a very supple honey in that it's not as firm. It's like a middle ground of, it's not a super tough, firm leather, you know, kind of like smooth black or something like that. Which I have a smooth black bag. It's in an Urban Southern, it's an Urban Southern mini market tote. I used to have the big one too. Ooh, look at that pocket. Ooh, oh, I love to see pictures of broken in honey. I'd be going on the hunt. That, like, I love to look at patina pictures. Like, I will search in the Facebook group different leathers or bags to like research how they wear and base my like buying decisions on that. Oh, look at him. You're probably like, girl, I was looking at them the whole time. I know, me too. I'm proud of them. You know, homegrown. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. All right, just that little bit. That was real time, no cut, no edits. I'm going to come back after I have this turned the other way. Harley's just hanging out with me here. Yeah. She's like, oh, thank you. I was needing some attention. I didn't have enough. Wow, do you see that? Maybe I should show you each of them like this because I feel like you can see the character a lot better. Man, this DJI is insane. I even have, like, I have a Sony ZV-E. This already had a little texture, but it really deepened that. I have a Sony ZV-E 10-2 or whatever, I don't know, whatever the newest one is, with the 11mm lens, like the good lens. This is, oh my gosh, this is just so pretty. All right, look, here's the back of the camera. Well, it's the back of the camera, like with this other lighting. You can kind of see more of the character that it gives the smooth leather. Wait, we have to do grizzly because that's just too good. It's too pretty. All right. I love this little orchid pouch. Let's show you my nutmeg. And then I'll let you go and I'll just film for you another day or something. You just can't. Like, there's no, you know how normally, oh, I'm sorry. You know how normally there is like cracking and stuff? I mean, I've used and used and used this. And it's just so good. All right. Well, I hope you like this. It was an eternity long. I probably edited it a little shorter, but I don't want to edit out a lot because this is fun and I don't want to make it like just a ton of work where I'm just sitting in front of the computer editing because that's not what I love. I love this. All right. Till next time, carry on.